There has been anger in China over Salman Khan's new film, Battle of Galwan, and now there's a reaction from the government on this story, on the reaction that this has gotten in China. The government has said that India is a country with freedom of expression and cinematic expression is an integral part of it. Indian filmmakers are free to make films as per this artistic freedom, and those who may have concerns on this film are free to approach India's Ministry of Defense. So interesting to see that reaction coming in from the government. Let's go across to Aditya Raj Kaul for more on this. And Aditya, we have seen this film causing a reaction in China. This is after the trailer has dropped, this Salman Khan's new film, and a reaction from the Chinese mouthpiece that has hit out over this and calling it a distortion and say this can't change, the territorial facts on the ground. But now a reaction from India to this.
Well, definitely, Gargi. I've spoken to government sources who are almost laughing at the statement that is coming from Global Times. Without even watching the film, they are resorting to such rhetoric and such kind of a propaganda against the Battle of Galwan, a Salman Khan film that is slated to be released in a few weeks. And in fact, a trailer has irritated the Chinese government and their propaganda media. The government sources are very clear. They're saying that India is a country which believes in freedom of expression in letter and spirit, and artistic freedom and cinematic expression is an integral part of that freedom of expression. So we'll have to see how things unfold after the film releases. But at this particular time, the government is rubbishing all these propaganda statements that are coming in from the Chinese mouthpiece or the propaganda state media from China. And India certainly backing artistic freedom and freedom of expression in the form of Battle of Galwan, this particular film on the clashes between Indian Army and the Chinese PLA that happened in 2020, in which China also suffered massive casualties, but they have hidden that till date. They haven't, released any data on the same. So as of now, the latest developments coming in that the government source is rubbishing these propaganda statements from the Chinese side and saying that they fully back artistic freedom. If anybody has any problem, they're free to approach India's Ministry of Defense, which caters to army-related matters or perhaps even movies related to the army. But this film has certainly got a go-ahead and will be releasing very soon. The trailer certainly not going too well with the Chinese media.
All right, thanks so much for that, Aditya, for joining us with those details. So India reacting to the furor that this movie has created in China. Now, and in fact, this is the trailer as we pointed out. Now, this comes at a time when India and China are cautiously navigating a fragile thaw in relations following the Galwan Valley clashes. And this has, taken place at a time like this. The trailer of Battle of Galwan, a Bollywood film slated for release in April 2026, stirring this entire controversy. The Global Times, which is the Chinese mouthpiece, has dismissed the film as an over-the-top drama, even as online debates intensify. Chinese commentators hit out at an exaggerated storytelling and a arguing that cinema cannot alter historical facts or territorial realities. And as we said, this is based on the 2020 border clashes that took place.
I'm not surprised at the Chinese reaction on the recently released teaser of Battle of Galwan, as reported in the Global Times, because Global Times is nothing but a government mouthpiece. It's state-owned. Films are made with proper research, because that is the foundation of any good script. And with people like Apoorv Lakhia and Salman Khan, they're notable names. I don't think they will just make anything so as to distort facts just to make a film.